Good morning, twin flame, twin souls, fated connection, soulmates. This is Brainy Twin Gemini here for your reading October 8th, 2019. First and foremost, I want to thank you all very much for your love, your support, your likes, your subscribes, your comments. I just really feel this warmth in this channel and the sense of community, and I just really want to thank you all so much for your love and support. I love the way that you support each other on my channel. It's outstanding, and I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so thanks again, very very much. Yeah. So as many of you know, I channel all my energy in the morning in a journal. There's usually about 4 to 5 pages that I channel when I wake up in the morning. I flip the cards just for pictorial purposes. The cards usually resonate with my journal. And yeah, so what I normally do is I do 3 spreads. I primarily channel the DM energy. So I usually do what's kind of in their head and their heart space. What does the DM want to say to the DF? And what is the overall present energy as of now, okay? We live in the now. We don't live in the, future. We don't live in the past. So everything I do as of now. And again, these readings are timeless. So it just depends on where you are in this particular journey, okay? So you could watch this video a week from now and you could resonate, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, okay? It just depends on where you are in this particular journey. So as you know, I get signs and syncs every single day, and I believe these signs and syncs are messages that I need to deliver to you. Okay, so I primarily see I see a lot of number sequencing every single day, and again, I don't look for this. These numbers just seem to jump out at me, and these are numbers that I need to deliver to you. Okay, so the numbers that I saw yesterday were 1111. 111, I saw that 3 times, 222, 555, 711, 999, and 333, okay? So I'm going to get started, but there's a couple of things I want to say before I get started. And this has been like screaming out to me and so much in the last 24 hours, and I just don't know why. So I feel like I said, this is a gift. I'm giving this gift back to you, but I just really want you to be cautious of who you listen to, okay? There are some people out there that are monopolizing off your vulnerability, and they don't have a true gift, and they're just taking advantage of you, okay? So please be careful, okay? I do my due diligence, and I do value the community, the tarot community, the oracle community, but there are some people out there that are just not doing it for the right reasons, okay? And I really struggle with 20-year-olds and 25-year-olds knowing that and understanding this journey, okay? So just please be careful, okay? So I'm going to get started. And again, yes, please be careful. And for I'm not making a living of this. I work full time, and I don't intend on making a living from this. Some of you have requested personal readings. Thank you so very much. I will do what I can, but again, I do work full time, and my lead time is about 5 to 7 business days, okay? I don't work on the weekends. Okay, so one thing I am going to say, which will not come out in these cards, is there's a sense of crying. I feel this sense of crying, okay? The DMs were crying. Some of them were crying last night, and they were crying for their DFs, okay? And they were crying because they hurt you. And there could be some DFs that have been crying as well. Another thing I wanted to just mention before I go over these cards, again, thank you so much for your feedback. It's so welcome all the time. But what I would ask is, if you have feedback for me specifically, my email is in the description. Please send me an email and offer the feedback to me personally in my email, okay? I do not want the feedback on my channel. This is a channel of good news, positive affirmations, and people supporting each other, okay? So if you have feedback for me personally, kindly send me an email, okay? Thank you so much. So I have the forgiveness card, and again, what I was just saying is that there's been some crying going on, and sometimes I can pick up both energies. And lately, specifically yesterday, I had mixed energy. Okay, I had both DM and DF energy, but primarily this morning it's DM energy, and there's some sense of crying going on. Okay, and the DM needs some forgiveness right now. um, by no way am I minimizing this journey, and no way am I minimizing the behavior. Okay, some of the behaviors that the DMs have by ghosting and running and not communicating is not acceptable behavior. Okay, no, and I've never said it's acceptable behavior, but because I channel the DM energy, I know what they're feeling. Okay, and a lot of them are feeling just so sad and crying because they feel so bad. They didn't mean to hurt their DF, okay? This particular collective group, these DMs love their DFs profoundly, okay? And they ran primarily out of fear and because they weren't ready and they had disarray in their life, okay? But they need that forgiveness, okay? They need your forgiveness in order to move forward. Rest, okay? And again, sorry for the videos. I'm going to try and refine my videography skills and my voice because people have been saying it's too low and they can't hear. I'll buy some equipment on the weekend, okay, so you have better viewer experience. But here's the rest card here. And both of you need some rest right now. I sense these sleepless nights, these tossing and this turning, and you're thinking of each other and missing each other and longing for each other. Okay, please, 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 please get some rest. Okay, you need to rejuvenate. You need to revitalize. You need to raise your frequency. Okay, and get into the best, best version of yourself. And rest is so so important. Okay. I've got this spying card again, and the spying card keeps coming out. And this, it may or may not resonate with you. And if it resonates, great. If it doesn't, just throw it away, okay? But they are spying on you, and they're primarily spying on you because they want to see if you've moved on with anyone else, okay? They're not doing it in a malicious way. They're doing it because most of these DMs are coming in with communication and commitment, okay? So they want to make sure that there's a clear pathway. If you've moved on, they're not coming, okay? They just won't. They don't want to disrupt your life. These particular group of DMs are like the kindest kindred souls there are. So if you've moved on and you're happy, they're not going to interfere with that, okay? So they're spying just to see if you've moved on. I've got this awakening card, and what I find very, very ironic is what I channeled this morning in my journal is, as I've been saying for weeks for this particular group, an awakening has happened with many of these DMs. But the message that I have today for this particular card is, thank you. You've helped me wake up to this connection, okay? Meeting you has woken me up. It has revived my soul. And I have completely awakened to this connection, okay? I might read some stuff out of my journal just because, I want you to understand that I can't cheat these cards, okay? What I write in my journal is what I write in my journal. The energy that I channel is the energy that I channel. My interpretation of the cards is what is in my journal, okay? And I cannot cheat these cards. But specifically the awakening card is a gratitude to the DF to thank you for waking them up. They are awake, okay? You were the one that forced them to awaken their soul. And awakening is looking at things that you need to look at. You bury things, you bury certain things, you bury toxic elements in your life. But when they met you, you opened them up. You forced them to look at what they needed to look at themselves, what's not serving them, okay? They're fully awakened. They're fully awakened of the things they need to fix, and they're fully awakened to this connection, okay? Absolutely outstanding. So now I'm going to give you the messages of what's, to the DF, and I'll just let the cards fall and see if they fall. But, I usually clarify with what's in my journal. Unreal. Unfreaking real. Okay. Okay, so this is what the message is to you right now. And again, I can't cheat this stuff. Okay, so I have the spiritual journey card, okay? And I've said this many times before, and I'll say this again. This is a journey. This is a spiritual journey, okay? This is such a sacred union. It's such a blessing. It opens you. It awakens you. It sends you into a spiritual journey of oneself, okay? It gives you, you know, sometimes I can't put this into words, but it opens you up. It helps you heal the wounds that needs to heal. It's a spiritual journey, okay? It's a spiritual journey for each other. You are spiritually connected, okay? Your souls are connected, and that's what this is all about, okay? And that spiritual journey resonates with the awakening card. These DMs are, you know, embarking on this journey. They're near the end of the journey. They're making you know, their way to you. If you look at the card, there's a train on the tracks, okay? That train is coming in, and it's coming into you. And UDFs are on the spiritual journey as well. So absolutely outstanding. Keep up the good work. That's what this is all about, okay? I love this card, okay? This is the true love card. Swans represent, you know, the twin flame journey. This is true love, okay? The DM wants to tell you that this is true love. They've awakened to it. They know what it is. They know that you're true love. And yeah, the card speaks for itself, okay? Please don't lose the faith. Don't question the connection. I know there's been some ambivalence on the DF side, and I know it's a difficult journey, okay? And there's always that question, is this real? Is this happening? You know, all I can say is go with your inner guide and go with your intuition, okay? You are your best guide. So whatever your intuition is telling you, you trust what your intuition is telling you, okay? Separation, okay? So I primarily channel you know, fated connections that are in complete separation, zero communication, okay? This just validates that this particular collective group is in separation, okay? But another thing I want to say is if you are truly connected and this is your sacred journey, separation is just an illusion, okay? And I got that message in my journal this morning, okay? You are connected. You're spiritually and soully connected. So it's just an illusion. You are with each other all the time. You may not be together in the 3D world, but your spirits and your souls are connected. So you are always together, okay? And if you are on this connection, you can hear each other's thoughts. You can feel each other's frequencies, okay? And you may have felt some crying going on, okay? So you're truly never separated. It's an illusion, and separation is absolutely part of this journey, okay? It's inevitable. It's going to happen if this is this journey for you, okay? You have to separate. You have to do the work for each other. And I find this so ironic because I put this in my journal this morning about it being inevitable and about it being an illusion, okay? Okay, there's the infinity possibilities, and again, this card pretty much speaks for itself, okay? There's infinite possibilities with this particular journey, and, you know, one of the things that I want to dwell upon right now is the infinite possibilities, and the infinite possibilities is looking into your soul, looking into your, you know, your spiritual journey, and just opening up and ascending to your higher self, okay? You know, the card pretty much speaks for itself, but that, you know, the DM wants to say to the DF, there's infinite possibilities. The separation is just an illusion, but it's inevitable, and it, you know, it's inevitable in this journey because you have to work on yourself. And if you really are honest with yourself, with each other, you know that at the time of your physical meeting that you both were not ready to evolve in this journey. Even though you think you were, you weren't, okay? This is true love, and you're on a spiritual journey, okay? Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so now I'm going to do what the present energy is, in this, what the present outcome is. What I was going to say before, if the cards didn't come out, is in my journal, they want you to know that this is a sacred union and you are their true love, okay? But the card came out, so. And again, there's this deep sense of regret and crying. I can't cheat these cards. Guardian Angels, 2 cards, please. Sorry, that was 2. Guardian Angels, 1 card, please. Sorry. They like to fight with me sometimes. Okay, 1 card, please. Thank you. Actually, this is absolutely incredible. Okay, so here's the Kundalini activation card, and this has been coming out quite a bit. So if you see, okay, there's 7 chakras within us, okay? A lot of people don't understand what this is, but if you're on a twin flame journey or, a sacred union journey, you know what this is, okay? We have chakras that start at the base of our spine and they move all the way up our body up into the crown. Crown being the head, okay? This up here is like your third eye, what they call it, and this is your like telepathic and all of that comes out up here. There's your heart chakra, okay? So this resonates with the awakening card. I can't, like I said, I cannot cheat these cards. Many of the DMs and the DFs are going through this activation, and I feel for many it's the heart chakra opening up. I don't feel that you've gone up to the crown just yet. Many of you have, but many of you have not. But you can feel each other's heart chakra opening up, okay? When the heart chakra opens up, you open yourself up to this divine love, okay? So both are going through this right now, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Resonates with the awakening card, resonates with the spiritual journey, okay? You guys are doing the work, and I'm so proud of you, okay? Lessons, okay? So this lesson card is you're learning your lessons as part of your spiritual journey, your awakening, your activation, your Kundalini activation. Okay, there's specific lessons that need to be learned, and I always use this as kind of like as a paradox. Are you trapped in a loveless marriage? Okay, I'm just using that. I'm not saying that this is applicable, but have you learned your lessons, or are you perpetuating the same cycle? Okay, as part of this journey, you have to learn your lessons in life, okay? You have to learn your karmic lessons. And that's sometimes why your DM or DF come into your life, because they open you up and it makes you look at your life, and you almost have this sense of panic and anxiety, because when you come in to meet each other, it opens you up to this awakening, to this journey, to this activation, and you are supposed to learn specific lessons, okay? If you don't learn the lessons, you don't evolve, okay? And that is what this is all about, is learning your lessons in life, okay? And not perpetuating the same cycle. And again, like I said, I cannot cheat these freaking cards, man. Okay, so here's the cycle card, and again, it resonates with every single thing on this particular reading, okay? Are you learning your lesson, sorry? Are you perpetuating the same cycle? Are you ending these cycles, okay? From what I can see and everything that these cards say is you have learned your lessons and the cycles are coming to an end. But another important message is make sure you do learn your lessons and don't perpetuate the same cycles, okay? That's what this is all about, okay? Absolutely phenomenal, okay? And lastly, the most beautiful card. I absolutely love this card, okay? Oh, I forgot to mention I saw butterflies and doves yesterday as well. This is the Rebirth card, okay? And if you look at the sync of the events of these cards, the awakening earlier, the spiritual journey, the lessons, the cycles, like putting an end to the cycles, not completing. There's a rebirth, okay? I cannot cheat these cards. And there is a rebirth in this connection, okay? You are doing phenomenal. Yeah, like what I, butterflies represent rebirth, and so do doves. So again, this is absolutely phenomenal. I just love this. I love this so much. This is so great. And it's just crazy how I just wrote all that stuff in my journal today because I do not write the same things every day. Okay, so now I'm going to give you kind of what's in the DM's headspace as of now, like when they lay their head down on the pillow, what are they thinking? But again, I have this sense of crying. Okay, they're crying for their DFs. Okay, 7 cards, guardian angels, please. 7 cards. If there's 6 here, I'll take them. 4, 2, okay. This card comes out every single day, and these particular DMs are trying to get their shit together. They are moving forward. They're trying to have a clear pathway towards you. They don't want any junk. They don't want any toxic elements in the way, because when they come to you, they don't want any interferences, okay? And that's the way it should be. But they want to tell you that they're getting their shit together. These cards speak for themselves, okay? They are going. They've awakened. They're on a spiritual journey. They're their chakras are opening up, okay? They are getting their shit together, okay? Okay, so they allow them into your world, okay? They just want you in their world. I think some of them may have been crying because there may be some blockages going on. And I primarily feel there could have been some blockages going on in the 5D, okay? You do what you need to do. If it serves you and you have to block it right now to work on you, you have to do what you have to do, okay? But some of them are crying. I just can't get rid of this crying today. I can hear and feel you so strongly. Excuse me. So they can hear and feel you so strongly, okay? If you are truly on this journey, you both can hear and feel each other so strongly. So that's what they're laying there thinking about. They can feel, they can hear you, everything, okay? Very, very, very important. I channeled that this morning in the journal. There is, and I said this earlier, stop questioning the connection, okay? What I channeled, it, just have faith. Please just breathe. Please be patient, okay? Stop questioning the connection. This is the connection. This is true love. This is what you think it is, okay? And as I said, always go within. No one can tell you if you're on this journey except for you, okay? We are strongly connected in the 5D, all right? So you're strongly connected. One thing I did want to say is, excuse me, I'm not feeling well. One thing I did want to say was there was lucid, vivid dreams last night. You were dreaming of each other, and they were lucid and vivid. So the last several days, there's been, you have the sense that there's been dreaming going on. You wake up, you feel like you've dreamt of each other, but you couldn't remember the dreams. But last night in particular, there was lucid, vivid dreams, okay? So you remember them when you woke up this morning. So that is your evidence. So sorry. That's your evidence that there's 5D communication going on, okay? Secretly anxious to see you. So again, this card speaks for themselves. They're laying there, they're anxious, they want to see you, okay? If you're truly on the sacred union, these DMs feel exactly the way the DFs do, okay? Okay? They think you're sexy, and again, they actually, what I resonated in my journal is they think you're an absolute goddess, okay? They think you're sexy. You're a goddess to them. And again, this card came out, and it keeps coming out, and it's coming out with the spine card, which is absolutely ironic, but they feel that they're obsessing over you. They're obsessing over you because they think they're losing you, okay? And It's kind of a good thing in a way, because if you move forward, DFs, and you're moving on and you're doing everything that you're doing, it's that push and pull energy. Okay, they can feel that you're moving on and you're doing what's good for you. And that's why the spine card, and that's why this obsessing card. Okay, because they feel you pulling away, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I know it sounds harsh, but you're pulling away, which is a good thing. That's what this journey is about. Okay, you have to do what's good for you, but they're like having they're obsessing, and which is resulting in the spine, because they feel you pulling away, and yeah, so that's kind of where the obsession is coming from, because they feel that movement from you. You're standing in your power. You're doing phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Okay. So I'm gonna pull these little soulmate cards here, because I really love the messages. I'm just gonna ask for my guardian angels to let one card fall. Sorry, these ones I can get one card, but they're so rinky-dink. Okay. Maybe not. Okay, one card, please. Must be a very nice message. One card, please, guardian angels. One card, please. Thank you. All right. Oh, sorry. It's two cards. I'm so anal. Okay, it has to be one card. One card. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Sometimes it takes time. One card, please. There we go. Thank you. All right. This is one card. So here we have this card. Okay, such a beautiful card. Okay. So it says, surround yourself with nature and you will feel a greater sense of well-being. Nature's healing energy is sensual and magical. It will awaken the sensual magic within you. Okay. So as I say in my previous readings, nature is very, very good. That basically just, validates, my thoughts on nature. So yeah, get out in nature and raise your frequency, and also to get some rest, please. Okay, so I'm going to do the animal spirit cards, and I'm going to call out to my guardian angels. The divine feminine is always first. Feminine's first, okay? So these cards are hard to work with. If they flip face up, I'll take them. If one card flips out, I'll take that card. Okay, so I'm going to call out to my guardian angels. Wolf spirit, awesome. Okay. Call out to my guardian angels for DM, please. And again, thank you all so much for your kind donations. It really means the world to me. It's not necessary, okay? I do this because I want to help you on your journey. Oh, dragonflies. I love dragonflies. Okay, so I have wolf spirit here, okay? And it says turn knowledge into wisdom. So I'm just going to embellish on this. Sorry. Okay. So, wolf spirit leads you to deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all that you've learned and all that you are learning to make it yours? Can you integrate it into your body and mind and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, and to turning your knowledge into wisdom and experience into magic. You are the one that you've been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of wolf spirit is an auspicious omen that says you're truly in alignment with your destiny. Oh, 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 that's so nice. It pretty much resonates with this whole reading. Okay, so dragonfly spirit. Truth transits illusion. That's a tongue twister. Okay, so what do we got here? Okay. Dragonfly spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and the truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye, its reflective wings and body, dragonfly spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fear dissipates as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirit who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to experience its craves. And what I channeled in my journal this morning is many of these DMs were nudged, okay? They were nudged into this awakening, and that was the message that I got in my journal this morning. Absolutely phenomenal. I cannot believe this, okay? For some reason, I don't think I did the 4 cards. I just have to count these cards, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, never mind. Having brain cramp today. Leslie said I'm under the weather. I'm going to give you a couple fairy cards, okay? If you didn't have a chance, check out my community page. I came home last night. My tarot was screaming out to me, and I just flipped the cards, and they resonated with my video yesterday. So you can check that reading out as well. Sorry, this one just didn't fall the way I wanted it to. I can't. Okay. So, connect with nature, okay, DFs? That's exactly what this card said, okay? And it says here, you are rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. These cards flip the way they're meant to flip, okay? They resonate. Yeah, just raise your frequency, okay? Get some rest, like the other card said, but get outdoors, okay? Everything's okay, okay? Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way, okay? So important. I see this card, you've got the power, and that song comes to me, you've got the power, or whatever. But it says here, use your ability to resolve this situation. You can do it, okay? And how I resonate this card is you're using your abilities to, resolve this situation. You're doing the work. You guys are fabulous. You're outstanding. You're awesome, okay? And lastly, be yourself, okay? And it says here, this situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power, okay? Absolutely phenomenal. I love this reading. Yeah, and my journal, there's nothing that did not come out today, okay? So thanks very much, guys. Okay, have a great day, folks.